look like a bunch of flies right now. We look like a bunch of flies right now. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. We here. It's Wednesday again. Throw them up. Wednesday. We here. Second week of the season kind of going, or is it third week? I don't even remember what kind of week it is.
Third week, man. I want to say third. I want to say third. Yeah,
I think it's the third week. It's the third week. Episode 9. Absolutely, third week, episode 9. It's a great day to be a basketball fan, especially for us too. Our two teams are playing against each other. Lake Show on top though. He's repping a Spurs shirt.
I am. Can't see it, but
y'all. That's a beautiful shirt, by the way. And y'all know, if you know who we are, Lakers, Spurs, or Spurs. I don't know which way.
I
never know. It always switches sometimes, but he's a Spurs fan, Lakers fan. They play tonight. That's at 6:00 AZ time. Unfortunately, we can't even watch it because we got a basketball game tonight. Sucks. Silence was deadly. Based off that, you can figure out how our thoughts on that. Anyways, we got a great episode for y'all today. Zach, how has your, life been since Monday?
It's been great. I mean, I got to cover in the span of since we've recorded last. I got to cover ASU men's basketball versus Southern Utah last night. Got to see a great win for the program. So that was awesome. First basketball game covering, or first men's basketball game covering in person. It's been great. Hoops is back. Waiting for Spurs Lakers, really and truly.
Absolutely.
I'm waiting for De'Aaron Fox to get healthy.
Absolutely. Yeah, but we gonna save that for the back at the end of this episode. We got a bunch of talking points, and then just because it's a Wednesday, we gonna have fun with it. We got a couple games for y'all. We in with that right now. They fun. Check us out on IG because we got a lot of content going there. We're getting some motion. We're getting some traction. Anyways, let's start with this. Last night, Thunder started off. They are 8-0 now. I don't know why I just blanked right now. They're 8-0. We talked about it last episode. It's very expected of them. But Shai's playing again MVP level, and they're 8-0. And at this point in the season, who the hell is going to stop them? Zach, what's your take on it? Give me that.
Yeah, I think we all just kind of saw this coming. To be fair,
exactly.
Maybe not necessarily an 8-0 start, but we saw this level of dominance coming. The Thunder were dominant last year, one of the greatest defensive teams ever assembled. They dominated their way to the finals, only really facing challenges in the semifinals and the finals. And even then, I still backed them to pick them to win, backed them to win till the end. And I don't think this squad got any worse. Let's be honest here. Sure, they had some injuries. J-Dub isn't playing right now, which honestly, I think that's probably the most shocking thing about this Thunder start is the fact that J-Dub hasn't been playing, and they're succeeding to this level. Shout out AJ Mitchell. We already talked about AJ Mitchell last episode, but absolute dog. He's been balling. The MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is playing out of his mind right now. Honestly, making me really regret. I don't think I picked Shai to win MVP, right? On here, I switched to Giannis.
You picked Giannis.
Yeah, I didn't want to be basic and pick Shai, but now I feel kind of dumb for it just because Shai is Shai. There's not more to describe Shai. He's 30 points a night and more. He's leading the best team in the league. It's really. Yeah, I think Shai's lined up to repeat at MVP personally.
Yeah, we talked about it a couple weeks ago when we made our predictions. We were like, if Shai wins MVP, he has to do what he did last year and better because voter fatigue is a real thing, unfortunately, in this league. But he's arguably doing better than he was last season at this. He just dropped 30 and 12 on the Clippers last night, and the game they only won by 19, but it feels like they won by 40. The way that they came out in that third quarter was insane. When I watched that game, this is scary, and it's just like I said earlier, who is in line to stop this team? Like they're 8-0, and like if I'm being real, like this is an 82-0 team, bro. If the season wasn't as long as it is, they're an undefeated team. Like that's how I feel about this team. Obviously, they're gonna get a loss in there, maybe. Just
Yeah,
whatever, right?
I'd temper my expectations there. I mean,
Yeah, but like
just a little bit, just based off what you were saying.
but they are an insane team. Like there's just nobody that I see right now that's gonna beat them anywhere. It's just it's like the way you have to beat them is like you have to play perfect basketball on both sides of the court for the entire game to even just have a chance at beating them. That's how good they are and how good they are as a team, as a unit. Offensively, you have the MVP, greatest offensive player in the game right now, in Shai. He'll give you 40 if you want every night. And then on defense, they just move in a unit. It's like insane. They're all in a string. They're all tied together, and their bench too is one of the deepest in basketball. It's just like, in other sports when teams are really good, like dominant, like the Chiefs in recent years or whatever, or the Dodgers right now, you're like, I'm annoyed. But this OKC team's fun. Like I love it. There wouldn't be a team in the league that I'd have over OKC to dominate the league like they are right now. So I love it.
Yeah, no, and I think that's just really thanks to the vibes that's kind of been created in OKC.
Exactly.
I mean, I think for the most part, at least the ones you see online, like OKC's fan base is really cool. You see J-Dub's obviously one of the coolest guys in the league, I'd say. I mean,
Yeah.
Shai is awesome and should be universally beloved if it weren't for some stupid arguments about him being a foul baiter. I mean, I think that's just the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life too.
I
It's
mean-
like, bro, come on. There's other active problems in the league that
It is ridiculous. I mean, you also like get it outside of them too. I mean, you still got Chet there, and Chet's one of the funniest guys out there. Like I one of like the weirdest takes I have is I want Chet Holmgren to make a podcast because I think you
That
would
would
get
be
some.
interesting.
I think you get some elite clips off of there just because I
Yeah.
think Chet is really funny.
Yeah,
And
you haven't-
I mean, aside from that, you got the whole Aaron Wiggins saved basketball thing. I mean,
absolutely.
it's just squad's deep, squad's fun. I mean, yeah, it's like it sucks having that they're in the West because the West is just so loaded with talent.
Yeah.
But
What I think is interesting about this team is like, like teams that win a championship usually like don't come into the season, like the next season hungry. But
yeah.
given the circumstance of how they won the championship, I think like they have all the hunger in the world. Just because everybody's like, you guys shouldn't have won because Shai or Hallie got injured. Like they have all the hunger in the world. They're probably hungrier than they were last season at this point. I'm not gonna lie, because they know that they can be a dynasty, and why not start a dynasty with a back-to-back, repeat championship. So that's Thunder on a roll. I don't know. They play Portland next. Don't think Portland's gonna beat them. Look at their upcoming schedule. The next 5 games: Portland. Why am I not seeing it? I'm tweaking. Portland, which is tomorrow or tonight actually. They play back to back. Then Sacramento, Memphis, Golden State, and LA. There's just no way that anybody's stopping them. It's insane. And yeah, next topic. We got a couple of game winners to talk about. So one that is a great game winner, and one that holy surprising. First of all, let's talk about Giannis's game winner. That was, typical Giannis. Like genuinely, like you picked him for MVP.
Yeah.
He's honestly maybe MVP right now. Like
I think
it's
he's
him
the
and
favorite.
Shai number
I
one.
think,
Yeah,
I
he's
think he has to
absolutely-
be the favorite. I mean,
He has, yeah, but like
considering his role on the team, it is going to be tough for him to dethrone Shai. But
he can do it. The game winner against Indy, he had 33 and 15 rebound or 13 rebounds. Sorry, and then game winner. What are your thoughts? He's playing at a very high level. There's no really thoughts about it. We're just talking about the game winner. It was an insane game winner. I think like the Pacers team was kind of on a high after beating the Warriors in their first win, and then they come into that game, played really well, and then Giannis happened in the second half, in the fourth quarter, towards the end of that game, took over like you wanted to see, and then shout out your guy Ryan Rollins. He played really well that night too.
when isn't he? Don't get me started on Ryan Rollins again. I don't want to get going on another Ryan Rollins tangent. But Giannis's game winner was quite absurd. long mid-range shot fading away. That's a shot that he's really worked on throughout the years.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shot that he's really improved on throughout the years. Granted, he's not shooting it at the greatest rate this year, but man, that's beautiful basketball. That's a beautiful shot. I mean, I think Giannis's development of the long mid-range game is kind of why you don't simplify his game, don't dumb his game down to just being run and dunk, and that's why I think that was another stupid narrative created by fans to criticize a good player, an all-time great player. I mean, there's not much more to say. It's just beautiful basketball.
Absolutely. And then the other game winner that happened, Yusuf Nurkic. What a name to throw in here for a game winner in Week 3 of the NBA season this year. Hey, we got our thoughts on Nurkic. We don't have to share them, but a game winner over Boston is something that you cannot shade away from. So it was funny when I got the notification. I was like, yo, I broke that news to our group chat. And I was like, nobody responded. I don't know why, but it was some insane stuff.
You definitely Paul revered it to our group chat. I mean that. I didn't respond because I didn't believe my eyes. I didn't know
it was an insane game winner.
I thought you were
to do that.
I think I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I thought you were just flat out lying because I didn't get the real notification. So I thought you were just lying. I didn't know why you would lie, but I just thought I didn't believe that Yusuf Nurkic hit a game winner. I mean, I think Celtics and Pacers fans will take these losses. I
Absolutely.
think they'll take them very much on the chin. I mean, shout out Age Debanza, but yeah, I think they'll take those losses. I don't think they're too bothered by these game winners, but I love basketball, man. I love basketball because these are the things that happens. These are the things that make basketball great. Because Yusuf Nurkic just hit a game winner. Was it on the same night or was it the night after?
It was Giannis's was last night, I believe. If I'm not making that mistake, let me check that right now.
Yeah, I want to say you're right, but it's the fact that
it was on the same night. It was both on Monday night.
Okay. The fact that in the same night, Yusuf Nurkic can hit a game winner, and one of the greatest players ever, Giannis Antetokounmpo, can hit a game winner on the same night. It's so funny. That's why I love basketball. I think that's why everybody loves basketball. I mean,
oh, man,
it really is any given night.
Absolutely. I mean, it was so funny when I got the notification and I sent that to the group chat. I was expecting our boy Reese to be like, "There's no way," because he's a D1 Yusuf Nurkic hater from when he played with the Suns, and it was just the funniest thing I've seen in my life, man. I can't wrap my head around it. Anyways, the other one that we want to talk about, kind of a sad topic, honestly. Miles Turner in that same game that Giannis got a game winner was booed by the Indiana fans. I have my thoughts on it. I want to hear yours. Go ahead.
It's a very complicated subject because I do think there was something weird about the way Miles Turner went about leaving Indiana. I want to say there was more going on behind the scenes that came out in an article after. But I think it's kind of bittersweet. I think it's kind of honestly just kind of heartbreaking because you see a guy who gave everything to a franchise.
Yeah.
Who gave his all, who stuck with the team throughout numerous trade rumors, throughout numerous opportunities to leave, and he gets treated like that in his return game. I mean, I'm not saying Miles Turner was a driving factor in taking the Pacers to the finals. I'm not even saying that he helped the team very much in the finals. But he was a part of that team, and
he was there, man.
I think it was 10 years.
Yeah, he was the longest tenured guy.
You don't spend 10 years with a franchise, and I don't know, and go back to get booed like that. It feels very weird.
Yeah, let me read you what he put on Twitter, and then I'll get into my thoughts on it. He said, quote, 10 years of blood, sweat, sacrifice, and constantly taking the disdain on the chin. I guess growth isn't always applauded. Sometimes it's booed, but I'm still grateful, still rising. # fear the deer. I think that's a great way to put it because, I mean, like you just said, you put 10 years of what he said too, blood, sweat, and tears into that organization. You stayed with them through the thick and thin. You guys won 20 games at one point one season, and the next season you guys are in the playoffs, and you get to these conference finals in the finals, and he got every day it was like he was in a trade rumor. If there was a trade rumor that came out, it was Miles Turner. Or you thought it was Miles Turner, something like that.
Miles Turner to the Lakers.
Exactly.
Miles Turner to the Heat. Miles Turner to the Warriors.
Exactly. So every day, and it was just like, and then now he comes back and he gets booed, which is unfortunate, I think. And I never like it when players get booed when they return. Obviously, there's very extreme situations. I think like the Kawhi situation, KD situation, like those ones make sense. But like in other ones, like, ooh, damn, I just dropped my AirPods case. That's long gone. In other situations like this one, like that, there's just no point to boo, man. Like he loved y'all just as much as you loved him. Like it's very weird, but obviously there's maybe things that were behind the scenes that we don't really know. But like
again, I want to say I read something that it kind of went down in a more ugly way than fans would have liked.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, what? Like, why boo? Just be neutral then.
I still like. I don't feel like it was that bad. Like I don't feel like that him leaving was that bad. I felt like the Pacers just didn't want to pay up, which
is fair.
I think is fair, honestly. Bucks needed him. The Bucks needed to pay up after losing Brook Lopez earlier in the offseason.
Yeah.
So it just is what it is. I think booing's a bit excessive in that scenario.
Absolutely.
And I think Miles Turner was very well spoken in that tweet, and it's heartbreaking. You hate to see a player like that who's given everything to a franchise get treated like that by the fans.
Yeah. Let's move on. Almost kind of similar region of the country. The Bulls. We talked about it last episode. They got another win last night off another game winner, Nikola Vucevic. We talked about it Monday. I said this is the stretch where they got to prove to me to make me know, hey, are y'all legit? They're 1-0 in that stretch that I talked about. Beating Philly last night. Are they legit? They go to Milwaukee on Friday. I said they were legit. You said you were cool with saying legit, but still hesitant. What's your thoughts on it now after we come back here on Wednesday?
Again, I can't say too much. I can't buy too much in, but I am kind of intrigued. Like still, like I was saying Monday, I'm intrigued. I like this roster. I don't like this roster, but sorry, I meant to say I don't like this roster, but they are doing well right now, given what they have. And I mean, just getting back to what we were talking about Monday, who we were talking about Monday, Josh Giddey is having an unreal season. I mean,
still,
he had a triple-double last night, right? I think I got the notification.
He had, 29, 15, and 12. Another one. That's back-to-back triple-doubles, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, shout out Wyatt. Wyatt's really pushing the Josh Giddey All-Star hype train. I don't know that I'm fully bought in there.
I'm not, but he's playing like it.
To be an All-Star, you have to be one of the absolute best players in the league. But
if you're averaging triple-double, you should be an All-Star.
If he's keeping this up, then
no, yeah, absolutely. If he keeps it up, yes,
fair. I think there's a shout at least.
Yeah, if he keeps it up, obviously, yeah.
If he keeps the shooting up too, I mean that's just the biggest part to unlocking this game. He's shooting almost 42% from three right now.
Yeah,
and if he can continue shooting at this rate, he could be a really good player.
Yeah, he didn't have the best shooting night against the Knicks, but he went 1 of 5 from three. But I mean, last night he's taking about like 20 shots a game, which I feel like for him to get, 29 points is okay for on 20 shots a game, but it's the production that he gets like outside of just shooting. Like he's averaging triple double, which means he's getting those other stats in there, rebounds and assists. Like the way he creates for that team is just insane. They're 6-1, so no one can doubt them so far, but you can doubt them going forward. Last two things. Before we record this podcast, got a notification from Shams. Anthony Edwards returned tonight. Big, huge lift for that Wolves squad. They have been struggling recently. Ever since the Lakers played them like a couple weeks ago, they have been just in a free fall kind of in terms of like what they look like. They have 2 wins under their belt in the past 2 games against Brooklyn and Charlotte, which isn't like the strongest of wins. 2 wins, but they just don't look like the same without Ant. And now they go into a matchup tonight against New York, which is, that's a test to see like how you fare against a great opponent, the Knicks, who also doesn't really look that good either right now. They've kind of been shaky in the past couple of games. But Ant returning, great for him going forward. I mean, they've kind of missed him a lot. Nothing much more.
Yeah, I mean, And obviously going to be a huge boost to a team that's kind of, I don't want to say floundering. I feel like that's a bit exaggerated, but
Yeah,
they are having some struggles without their superstar player, as any team would without
exactly.
a talent of Ant's level. Uh, Koa, do you think this is the start of the MVP campaign that you were thinking about preseason for Ant?
It could be. You never know. Believe that. Maybe I probably instilled some like luck into him to get back tonight because I wore my Anthony T-shirt. Anthony Edwards believed that T-shirt yesterday, so maybe that gave him a little bit of confidence to come back. Shout out my brother. I got you anytime, brother. Let's hop into this one. This is what I want to talk about. Not really too much. We don't have to go to depth.
We don't got a lot to talk about because the game still hasn't happened. But
We'll come back on Monday. That'll be the entire theme of that episode. Lakers versus Spurs tonight. Those are our two favorite teams. I wish it would have been now. Whichever team loses on Monday has to come in and wear a jersey of the other team.
all right, fairs. I mean, I'll shake on it even though we're out of booth, but
Nah, you know what? I got you.
all right, shake on it.
Bang. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it
Live
here first.
on air.
Live on
air
First-
deal.
The first handshake bet of From the Nosebleeds history. Well, anyways, Lakers Spurs, what are you looking for tonight out of your squad? I'll give my takes on my squad.
I'm just looking for some consistent point guard play. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Without Dylan Harper, and obviously De'Aaron Fox still out, thought he was gonna come back. ESPN said he was on pace to come back Wednesday, but then local media shut that down immediately. So no De'Aaron Fox. Dylan Harper's obviously out a few weeks, as we talked about. It's gonna be rough. I mean, Stephon Castle is a great player in his own right. Even this season, he's really surprised me, and I really have gone up on his ceiling as the season's gone along. But he's just not a point guard. I mean, he's struggling with turnovers this year. Obviously, that's kind of his biggest issue right now. And I just don't think his ball handling ability is up there to be a point guard. And without them, then you have Jordan McLaughlin and David Jones-Garcia as your other two options at guard, which I don't think either of which should be starting or really getting that many minutes off the bench. So,
Fair enough. I think this is a great chance for the Lakers to test how the very biggest need that they've had for recent years, and that's the center position, going against arguably the best center in the league right now. Can you stifle him, do something against him? Obviously, it's like it's hard because I'd love to be like, yeah, we stifled him if we won, but the reason we probably win is because you guys don't really have the guard player or the wing player right now. Like, you guys are really banged up, so it's kind of like an asterisk win against it. But if we can have like a good scheme against Wemby, I think that's what I want to see the most out of the Lakers do. Like, the offseason addition with DeAndre Ayton, obviously it's DeAndre Ayton. Like, you're not going to expect much out of it. But if you went out and got us like an actual true center, what can you do in terms of scheme to limit the best center in the league right now, which is what you guys haven't been able to do in recent years. But outside of that, I'm expecting Luka to have another 45-point game, honestly. Like, there's no way that Spurs defense is going to be able to contain him. And no Austin Reeves tonight means more scoring from Luka and more production from him. I don't know if it's going to be like a big, triple-double number like that, maybe a double-double in terms of rebounds, but he's going to have to shoulder a lot of that load tonight. And it's going to be interesting. I'm excited for it. It would have been more exciting if it was both rosters fully healthy to like the most extent that it could be.
yeah.
But hey, it's still exciting. Luka versus Wemby for, I don't even know, is this the second time, third time they've met in their career?
No. Wemby played Luka first game of his career.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. You got to think about all the Dallas matchups.
Ah, you're right. Okay, first one in Lakers. Okay, whatever. That's just a weird thing to say anyways. Lakers Spurs tonight.
I
That's our
mean,
two teams.
Put some respect on that Spurs defense. Currently the second best defense in the league by the numbers, only trailing the all-time great defensive Oklahoma City Thunder. Not saying that they're going to have the greatest of defensive nights tonight, but
You think they'll actually be able to stop?
I'm just saying. I don't know about stopping Luka because I don't think anybody can stop Luka. I think Luka's one of those players that you can't stop no matter what you do. But I'm just saying, put some respect on their defense.
Okay, that's my fault.
Put some respect on their defense.
I didn't realize that number 2.
I am nervous. You were talking about the Lakers' big play. I'm not really worried about the Lakers' big play, but I am worried about the tactics that JJ Redick is going to employ on Wemby, because we saw what JJ Redick did with Nikola Jokic last year.
Yeah.
We saw what the Suns did literally last game against Wemby, which is very JJ Redick coded, very Jokic coverage coded. And so that's kind of got me worried that this could be a not very good game from Wemby. I mean, we'll see. I think it'd be awesome if he could prove me wrong. Wemby's proved me wrong a lot of times throughout his career. I mean, that's just kind of the nature of being Victor Wembanyama. You prove a lot of people wrong.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, no, I'd look for a good defensive game from the Lakers tonight.
Yeah. Anyways, those are your talking points from the past, couple nights. But what we're all here for is some game time. We got 3 for y'all. King of the Hill. Flipping it, though. Zach's asking me. But it's still his favorite. Look at how big he's cheesing right now.
I love King of the Hill.
Look at that.
I love King of the Hill.
And then we got Keep 3, Cut 5. I'll be asking Zach, that way. And then we got a little new one. Well, it's something that y'all already know. $15, what we're going to call it. We got Lakers players, Spurs players, put into a category, make a lineup. You got $15. That's going to be the end of it. Anyways, Zach, what is my King of the Hill category for this Wednesday?
Your category, long awaited, the 2018 NBA draft.
Oh, wow.
I know I'm probably wrong for, sticking with the theme of the draft, but I love the draft. I love the process that goes into scouting, and this is one of the greatest draft classes of all time. I mean, you're going to hear some names here, for better or for worse, but
yeah. What are we going off of? Am I going off of how they performed in the league so far, or how they performed based on where they were drafted?
Who's better right now?
Okay.
Flat out.
Okay, bet.
All right.
I'll
Starting off, you're 1 and 2. My only troll pick here, Lonnie Walker the Fourth.
That's my guy.
Colin Sexton.
Lonnie Walker's my boy. I
respect if you went Lonnie, even though I kind of put him in there, just because I love Lonnie.
Man, see, because he said better right now. Lonnie's not in the league right now. Oh,
yeah.
So I can't take it off of that merit, but I'm gonna take Lonnie Walker anyways.
Fairs. I can't complain. I love Lonnie Walker. I miss him in San Antonio.
I have 2 words. Lakers Warriors Game 4, 2023.
Yeah, man.
That's all I gotta say. That's one of the best moments of my life that I've watched.
I wish Lonnie panned out in San Antonio. It just didn't work out the way I think everybody would have hoped for it. I mean, everybody in the Spurs fan base really rallied around Lonnie, and everybody in San Antonio, I'd say, holds love for Lonnie Walker and wishes him nothing but the best. But yeah, I had to toss him in there. One of my favorites.
Story time real quick. Game 4 of that, man, Lakers Warriors. That's my hometown versus my team. Oh my God, we had hella people at our house. We had a whole big dinner spread and everything. All my friends was there. All my dad's friends was there. We was it was that ass World War III in my house that night. My mom got mad at me so many times for saying so many different things at my friends. Whatever, as war. 4th quarter came around. Lonnie Walker went nuts. My friend went, "Yo, who the is this guy?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's Lonnie Walker. That's my guy." Anyways, who's my next one?
Your next matchup is Lonnie Walker or Anthony Simons.
Is it bad that I stick with Lonnie?
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put Lonnie in this. I mean,
is it bad that I stick with him? I don't know.
I don't like Anthony as a player.
Anthony isn't playing well right now. But if I had to say because he's playing right now, then it would be Anthony. But I feel like if Lonnie was in that situation, Lonnie would be doing better. I'm not going to lie.
I still think that's kind of crazy, but
I don't know. No, I'll take Anthony. Take Anthony. Whatever.
I should just let you keep going. I was curious how far I'd make it.
Nah, I take
All right.
Anthony.
Next matchup: Anthony Simons or Dante DiVincenzo.
Okay, see, Lonnie would have lost right here. Dante DiVincenzo's the better player. He's been better for most of his career. I'd take Dante. He's one of the best defensive guards in the league. He's hustle. He absolute clippy, and that he fits really well in that Minnesota system. So I'll take Dante.
All right, going to one that you love. Obviously, our good friend Reese Goodall absolutely adores
Dante
him.
versus Ayton. Wow.
Dante DiVincenzo versus DeAndre Ayton. Dominating.
Yeah. See, you're saying like better player right now, right? Not
Yes,
what they've done in
better
their
player
career.
right now. Better player right now.
Okay, it's ooh. Let me look at what Dante's been doing. I know what DeAndre's been doing, obviously. let me look at what Dante's been doing a little bit in the past couple of games. Oh man, because honestly, I might give me DeAndre. Give me
All
DeAndre.
right. Yeah, man. Whatever. I mean, Dante hasn't been great. I'll give you that.
DeAndre's been actually like decent.
Dante
He's
hasn't
been
been that
serviceable
great.
and decent. Like he's been averaging triple double the past 5 games, 6 games, 7 games. Like that's like he's been really good for us. Actually, I'm surprised I'm saying that, but he actually has been decently good.
All right. Let's keep it in the position this time. DeAndre Ayton or Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
Okay. I feel like that was fairly obvious, but
Yeah, it's. I mean,
I was
obvious.
curious.
It's. We don't know how Mitchell Robinson's going to be when he comes back from injury. Has he been injured right now? I thought he came back actually. Did he come back?
I don't know if he's returned just yet.
I don't think he has. So when he does come back, that's going to be interesting. But obviously, I'd take Mitchell Robinson. I think we talked about this. When did we talk about this? Oh, he did come back. He's just on
Okay.
heavily like limited minutes. That's why I haven't really seen a lot of him. But we talked about this, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. We were like, oh, Mitchell Robinson could be one of the better, centers, in the league. If he he's one of the better backup bigs in the league, is what we were saying. And he's just a big body. Like, he's a great defensive guy to have in that middle. And on offense, like, he's a great screen setter and a great roller to the rim for Jalen Brunson to play off of. So
I think you're also just missing his kind of greatest attribute, and that's his unreal offensive rebounding ability. Especially in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Countless extra possessions created for the Knicks. I mean,
Yeah.
Mitchell Robinson is a great player, and
Yeah.
in my opinion, a lot better than DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
Moving on, Mitchell Robinson or Michael Porter Jr.
I'll take Mitchell Robinson. I have very strong takes about Michael Porter Jr. He's downed my team multiple times in the playoffs and in the regular season, and also he's just not a good player to have on your team. Like, he's good for one reason, that's shooting, and the only reason he succeeded was because he was with Jokic. That's my opinion on it. That's what I think. That's my take. Like, the only reason he was good was because he was with Jokic. He can't create his own shot.
I don't know if
not,
I would say the only reason, because I think there's a couple other scenarios in the league where he would succeed. But I get what you're saying with
it's like
the kind of lack of shot creation there.
Yeah, he played so well with Jokic. There's only a couple other situations in the league where he'd actually fit, and he's just his defense is his defense is only good because of his size. He's not really smart. Commits a lot of fouls, and he's just a shot chucker at the end of the day, kind of. Which, I mean, I'll take Mitchell Robinson. I'll value him a lot more. He can play in any team and be better. So that's why I look at it.
That's a fair point. I kind of agree with the portability argument. I like that. But moving on, teammate clash here. Ooh. Mitchell Robinson or Mikal Bridges?
Oh, Mikal. I love Mikal. I love Mikal. I think I'd take Mikal. That's tough. It's the offense that worries me with Mikal, like it is with a lot of people. But I mean, he's probably the best defensive wing in the league. If I had to
I
pick
don't know if I'd say
one,
the best.
he's
Is he the
one of.
best? Is he the best on his team?
Oh, you're right. He's definitely like top 5 though. But he's so like, he's so on and off too. Like his defense is so good, which is like that's obviously good because the only thing you can carry from game to game is how well you play on defense, which is what he does. It's the offense that worries me. But I think Bridges would be more valuable to any team than Mitchell Robinson would be. I think. I don't really know why. It's kind of for this like they're kind of very similar in terms of like the valuability that they bring to a team.
I think the value is actually closer than a lot of people would expect.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's really close, especially just for that Knicks team. Like, who would you value more? I think it would be Mikal just because of like he's an X factor, and when he's on, your team is on. When Mitchell Robinson, he's also kind of injury prone. We've seen that a lot throughout his career. So I know we're talking about just now, but I mean, that's kind of playing into it a little bit. But I'll take Mikal.
all right, good shout. I mean, yeah, I think other teams in the league probably. Yeah, I don't know about currently, but
It's
at
a
least in the past
toss-up, man. It's really
we've
toss-up.
seen McCall be valued more.
Yeah.
All right, next, McCall or Trip J.
Trip J. Although
Wow,
now,
not a lot of thought. I mean, personally, I'd still take Trip J.
right now, I still probably take Trip J. But the one thing why I hesitated there for a second after I said it was he is just like the worst fouler in the league that I've seen. Like based off how many minutes he gets, he averages like so many fouls a game. Like he averages like 4 or 5 a game. It's like insane. He's always in foul trouble. He's a smart defender, but like that he'll go with the stretch when like 2 minutes he'll get like 2 fouls, which is just you just can't do that. So that's why I was hesitant because like if you're one of the best players in the league at your position, especially on the defensive end of the ball, you're one of the best defenders in the league. You can't be having those kind of troubles where you're like getting in foul trouble every single game. But in the same sentiment, I would still take him because of his offensive ability and his offensive like versatility. He's a great roller. He can shoot the ball. He can create his own shot when he's inside the paint and in that high post in that post area. Mikal can't really do that, so for that, I'll take Trip.
Fair enough. I think I do agree with that. I think the foul trouble is obviously pretty huge.
His biggest flaw, yeah.
Your next opponent, Trae Young.
Right now, it's like they're such good like. Oh man,
I mean,
kind of in a similar boat in terms of like what they've been doing.
It's made even tougher just with Trae being out. So
yeah, but even before Trae was out, his shooting numbers weren't the best. We talked about that last episode. His really only valuable like aspect that he was bringing to the table for that Hawks team this year was his passing, which is always going to be one of the best in the league. Trip, on the other hand, has been great at what he does in a lackluster Memphis team this year. If I see, because I'm like now I'm thinking about it like when I look at them and then I'm like, who would I pick? The way I'm kind of doing is like, oh, who would I pick right now for any like if I start a team, like who would I pick? I'd probably take Trae if he wasn't injured, obviously. But I mean, I'm still taking Trae. Let's get that out the way. But like, it makes it tough that he's injured because I can't really like judge it based off like anything recent, like super recent at least.
I agree with that.
It's tough, yes. But I'd take Trae just because his offensive game is nuts. It's one of the most underrated in the league, and it's still one of the best in the league. Like, yeah, his shooting numbers weren't great to start the season, but that was like a 5-game sample, and he's been one of the best shooters in the league for the past 6 years. So, take upside too.
Yeah,
but like
I was gonna say just that. I mean,
yeah,
I think the ceiling with Trae is just higher than Jaren's.
yeah.
So I think it has to be Trae the pick there.
Yeah, like obviously his ceiling is higher, but where they are right now is like super similar too. So based off that, I'd take Trae.
All right, keeping it moving, keeping the guard go up. I think we're guards from here on out. Honestly,
Really? How many more are there?
A few.
Okay.
Trey versus Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson, next question. I don't have to get into that too much.
No, I completely agree with you there.
Brunson's one of my favorite players in the league, and he's just one of the best in the league. Like,
there's kind of tiers in this King of the Hill, and this is the upper echelon. Let's just say
this is upper. I could tell that right now.
All right, to up it to a whole another echelon, Jalen Brunson or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Jesus. I mean, obviously, right now it's Shai. I'll give it to him. But in all due respect to Jalen Brunson, it's a lot closer than people think. Jalen Brunson is still, he's night and day with him. He's a bucket getter. He's a baller. He revived a city. Let's not. I mean, both of them actually did, but JB did that. JB did that to like
in the Mecca.
In the Mecca. So I have to take that into account. But Shai is, like we said, it probably front runner, if not top 2 in the MVP race right now. So I'll give it to Shai. As much as I love JB, I'll give it to Shai.
All right.
Shai versus
this last
Luka.
one. This last one. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's the one I'm waiting for. It's the one I've been waiting for. It's probably the matchup everybody's been waiting for. If you're talking about this draft class, who would you rather have currently on your franchise? Who's better currently, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Luka Doncic?
Better currently. Yes. Right now, today.
Right now, today.
Luka Doncic.
That silence is kind of awkward, but still,
it sounds so weird to say.
I don't.
Oh man,
it's tough because I think Luka's one of the best players in basketball. I don't know if I could take him.
Let me look at them side by side real quick.
Well, obviously the stats right now are going to show that the base stats are going to show that Luka's better, but you got to take into account Luka's defense and him being a liability.
Yeah, that's the part that I have to take into account. Shai is Shai and Luka is Luka, man. This is like such a tough
I mean, it's a ridiculous draft class. I mean, not just these two names, but you go deeper. This is a ridiculous draft class. I just
Marvin
want that
Bagley
to be known.
Jr. Where was he at in this one?
Below Lonnie.
All right. If it's Shai versus Luka, I would take Shai. I might have jumped in with Luka just because I got excited about that. I'd take Shai, but that's dead ass that's probably your best 2 players in the league. MVP versus is one thing, but these are your probably 2 best players in the league.
I disagree on the 2 best players in the league just because I think there's a certain Serbian that you're kind of leaving out.
Oh shit!
And a Greek international.
I'd take
and a French international. Let that be known.
Yeah, dude, it's so close, man. I would take Shai. I'll take Shai because the defense.
I agree. Defense is a huge portion of basketball.
The defense is the biggest part. Just because
honestly,
it's miles better than Luka's.
I'm trying not to think about this from a perspective on who would I rather have to start a team, because obviously it's going to be Shai because you have to build your whole team brick by brick around Luka's inability to defend.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's made me question whether Luka how hard it would be to build a championship roster around Luka Doncic, and if it could even be done. Not because of his talent, because he's one of the most talented basketball players ever. But it's just tough when you have a liability that big defensively.
Yeah. I from what I've seen this season though, obviously he's getting better. It's not where it needs to be nearly. But he's on track to be better than he was in his past. Obviously with the weight cut and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I know what you mean. So in that sentiment, I'll take Shai.
Yeah, I mean, that finals versus the Celtics. I hate to bring up something from
He got
over a
Swiss
year
cheese,
ago,
bro.
2 years ago. Yeah, it's just
He got cheesed. So
it's the way they game planned around him. Just you can't have that out of your best player in the
yeah,
biggest stage.
yeah, I agree with that. All right. So that was a great King of the Hill, by the way. That was great. Obviously, one of the best draft classes in history, and might go down as one of the better as we continue along in history. I got my game for you. This is going to be fun, too. I got 8 things for you. Now, keep 3, cut 5. Basics. You keep 3, cut 5. Blind cut, though. So you don't know what's next. You don't know who's coming. You only got 3 spots each, and you cannot switch them.
All right, run it. I'm ready.
All right.
Run it.
Your topic is player performances from this season.
Okay.
All right. There's some
Are we talking about single game performances, or are we talking about
single game.
overall?
Single game.
Okay. I like that.
All right. Your first one up is Aaron Gordon's 50 piece versus Golden State.
That's tough. Keep. I hate to use it. I hate to use one already.
Really?
But okay, hear me out. This is. It was just a abnormal performance from Aaron Gordon. I run out of words to describe it. I run out of words to describe the progress he's made in his career, the development he's made in his career. I think it is truly one of the biggest outlier cases, not just in basketball, but in sports. Him developing a jumper at the rate that he has. I think it's just I think it was kind of a, how do I say, it kind of put a bow tie on his development as a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
If that made sense. It kind of capped it off. It kind of just tied it up, wrapped it up nicely. And that's why that performance was so cool to me. I love that. All right, what's the next one?
So you have one in that category of keep. Let me keep track of this. Your second one is Austin Reeves' 51-point game versus Sacramento.
All right, pass.
Cut?
Yeah, cut.
All right. Your next one is LaMelo's triple-double, 38, 13, and 13 against Washington.
Cut.
Okay.
I swear I'm not just trying to be rude or just dismissive about some of these, but like I know the performances this season. I know which ones I want.
You know which ones you want?
Which one I want.
You know which one you want? What if you don't get it?
I don't care.
All right. You got next up Luka's 49, 11, and 8 versus Minnesota.
Pass. Cut.
Wow. All right. Okay. So now you have so far kept Aaron Gordon's 50 piece versus Golden State and have cut Austin Reeves 51 points, Luka's 49, 11, and 8 versus Minnesota, and LaMelo Ball's triple-double versus Washington. Your next one up is Steph Curry's 42, 7, and 6 3-pointers made against that same Denver game when Aaron Gordon dropped 50.
That's tough.
He had
Steph Curry
he had 20 in the fourth quarter in
basketball
overtime.
player of all time. My favorite athlete of all time. It's tough. And I mean, he had some shots there that normally that shot that he hit to send the game to overtime. Was it the one? Was it to send it to overtime or was it in
half
overtime?
court one? The damn near half court one?
Yeah.
It was the fourth quarter one.
I kind of didn't feel anything when he hit that. When normally, if a player hits that, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But it's Steph Curry. Like that's what he does. This is who he is. I was like, I didn't even think the announcer properly reacted because I mean, if any other player does that, they're like jumping out of their seat.
Yeah.
But it is Wardell Stephen Curry the second. Like he just does that, man. He does that.
So pass or cut or keep or cut.
Keep.
Sorry. Okay.
Sorry. Just some nostalgia there. Keep.
I think I just threw a wrench in your ideas here with that one. Your next one up is Lauri Markkanen, 51 points, 14 boards, 6 threes versus Phoenix.
Cut. I love Lauri, but cut.
Oh, man.
Cut.
Okay, I know which one you're looking for now.
Oh, you already know. Since this started, I've been hunting for this one. Come on.
Absolutely. But this is a tough one. This last two is Shai's 55, 8, and 5 against Indiana in double overtime. I knew I got you on this one.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have took Aaron Gordon's.
That's what I was surprised about.
I mean, I love Aaron Gordon. I love his development. I love his trajectory throughout his career. But man,
That Shea game was nuts.
cut.
Oh, you're saying on business with that one. All right.
I had
You
to.
have- You have one keep spot left. So far, you have
Watch,
cut
watch,
Austin-
watch. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wait for the last one. You're gonna give me like I don't know, Cam Johnson going 0 for 8 on threes or something. Like Cam Johnson, just I don't even know why Cam Johnson came to mind, but you're gonna give me like some random player performance, and not the one I'm looking for. I just know it.
Okay. So far, you have cut Austin Reeves' 51-point performance.
I do it
Luka
again.
Doncic.
I do it
Absolutely.
again.
Luka Doncic's 49, 8, 11 versus
I do it
Minnesota.
again.
You've cut LaMelo's triple-double.
I do it
You've
again.
cut Lowry Markkinen.
Do
And
it
you
again.
have kept Aaron Gordon's 50-piece and SGA's. Oh, no.
I cut Shay's.
Oh,
I kept Steph's.
Curry's 42, yes. Your last one. That is a lock for a keep. Is Yusuf Nurkic's performance against the Boston Celtics when he hit the game winner. Give it up for Nurkic. Oh, man.
I knew this was gonna happen, bro. I literally
Give
right
it
before
up.
this, I said it.
Give it up for Nurkic, baby. Give it up. Oh, man. That's beautiful.
I'll take it though. Shout out Yusuf Nurkic, man. Phoenix did him wrong.
So that's your final. You kept all that. You've kept AG's 50-piece, Curry's
And
42,
I do it
7,
again.
and 6
I'll do it
threes,
again. I'll do it again.
And
No
Nurkic's
regrets.
game winner. All right.
No regrets.
Oh, you thought you was waiting for Wemby's performance against Dallas, huh? That's what you was waiting on. I know that for
I
a
mean,
fact.
wait, which performance? The one versus Dallas. I mean, the near triple double versus New Orleans.
Nah, it was gonna be Dallas.
Game versus the Nets. I mean,
It was gonna be Dallas's opening day. Would you have
fair.
kept that one? Probably
Uh,
kept that one.
Would I have kept that one? Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, our last segment for y'all is $15. A new segment for y'all. We can get through this one pretty quickly. You got $15 to make your team. Point guard,
Honestly,
shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center.
I haven't made my lineup yet. I'm
$15.
doing it as we speak.
I have not either.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
like this is a good segment. Like I like this segment. I don't necessarily
Yeah.
like who's at shooting guard. Just the whole selection. I'm not gonna lie. Just
That's a
for the
great
line.
selection,
Just for
bro.
the okay. I'm just saying for the lineup that I'm building. I don't love it.
Okay, fair
Do
enough.
you want to announce the prices and who's all there?
Yeah, I'll do that while you make your list. I haven't made it either, but I'll make it while you're announcing yours. At point guard, for $5, you have Magic Johnson. Actually, you know what? We'll do this. Don't make your list right now.
My list's like already made.
All right, we're doing the fly. Ready? I'll ask you who you want. Okay? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. At point guard, for $1 or for $5, you can get Magic Johnson. For $4, you can get Jerry West. For $3, you can get Luka Doncic. For $2, you can get Tony Parker. And for $1, you can get DeJounte Murray.
I'm going with Luka. I mean,
Okay.
it's just I think there is enough capable defenders in this lineup that you can build a successful roster around Luka. And yeah,
All right, cool. Shooting guard time. For $5, Kobe Bryant. $4, Manu Ginobili. $3, DeMar DeRozan. $2, Austin Reeves. And $1, Danny Green. Who's your two guard?
honestly, give me Danny Green.
Bro, we're going to have the same lineup.
Wait. Oh my God. I feel like I could have seen this coming, but
Yeah. All right.
yeah.
Danny Green is your 2. At your 3, for your small forward. For $5, LeBron James. For 4, George Gervin. For 3, Kawhi Leonard. 2, Elgin Baylor, and 1 James Worthy.
Give me the greatest basketball player to ever play, LeBron James. Come
Okay,
on.
so we're not going to have the same lineup. Okay. Cool.
Oh, really?
Bet.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
for real. At the end of this, we'll stack our lineups up and see which one wins in the 7-game series. At your 4 for your power forward for $5, greatest power forward of all time, Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I'm going with Tim Duncan, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't even
Tim?
read off the last, bro. I'm going with Tim.
Tim Duncan, $4 AD, $3 Pau Gasol, $2 LaMarcus Aldridge, and $1 Thiago Splitter.
Nah, give me Tim. Like, literally.
All right. So you have used.
I built my roster around Tim.
So you have used $14 and you have $1 left. Now this center spot is just the most budget insane thing of all time because I didn't realize it when we were first looking at this. The center depth for both squads in historical times is insane. At $5 you have Kareem, $4 Shaq, $3 Wilt, $2 the Admiral David Robinson, and $1 you have Wemby. You're stuck with Wemby because you only have $1 left, but that's just insane.
Really?
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm stuck with Wemby. I'm stuck with Victor Wembanyama. Oh no, I mean, yeah, I kind of bit the bullet on Danny Green, but I love Danny Green, so
Yeah.
did I really bite the bullet? But
Fair enough.
yeah, that's my lineup. What's yours?
All right. So mine has the same first two, Luka Doncic and Danny Green. Danny Green, love that boy. He won a championship for both of our squads. That's beautiful. At my 3, though, you talked about it. It's about the defense. I got Kawhi at my 3.
Okay.
At my
that's fair.
4, I have Anthony Davis. More defense. And at my 5, that means I have 3, 4, 7, 11.
You have $4 left.
Shaq. That's a solid, lineup. I mean, I feel like it's actually comparable. Actually, I think.
I don't think it's that comparable. I'm not gonna lie,
Really,
bro. You gave me 2 top 5 players of all time,
bro. Look at
and
my
Luka,
like.
and Wemby.
Okay, if there's one person in NBA history to stop Wemby, it's probably Shaq.
Are we sure?
Maybe.
Are we 100%
it's definitely
sure?
It could be
Especially,
AD.
What time? Okay, what point Shaq are we talking? I'm obviously I'm not saying Celtics Shaq
Lakers, Shaq, maybe. Okay, you know what? If this is the thing, if I'm going against your squad,
Okay,
right?
it has to be Lakers Shaq then. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
If it's your squad versus my squad, here's what I'm doing. On offense, I'm having AD at the 4 and Shaq at the 5. On defense, I'm having AD guard Wemby and Shaq guard Tim Duncan. That's what I'm doing.
Well, what did we just see Wemby do to AD to open up the season?
To Dallas AD, bro.
In AD's house.
To Dallas AD. Nah, give me 2019-20 Anthony Davis, bro. That's the AD I want.
You can't act like it's that crazy of a drop off. I mean, he hasn't been great so far, but he's also been dealing with injuries. And at the end of the day, the defensive fundamentals are still the same. It's still Anthony Davis.
On both sides of the ball, though, I think each of them will give each other buckets. I'm not gonna lie. If it's 2019-20 Anthony Davis,
Maybe.
I think so.
Maybe.
And then, honestly, it's Braun at the 3. I think the only person to really compare him to stopping him is probably Kawhi. Probably the best
I do
shout.
think that's a great matchup. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll go back and forth. Obviously, we have the same 1 and 2.
At the 4, though, defensively, Tim Duncan is going to feast with AD and Shaq down there. I mean, let's be honest. Tim Duncan and Wemby.
Yeah.
A Tim Duncan and Wemby led front court is disgusting defensively.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Shaq's a bad defender by any means, but comparing Tim Duncan and Wemby to Shaq and AD is there's a levels of defensive difference there.
Yeah. I think though, your defense though against my offense is kind of you know what? I don't even know. We should put this on 2K and play each other.
Okay, but at the same time, I'm obviously losing because I suck at 2K, but I mean, we both have Luka, so you kind of remove that factor. But at the same time, you're gonna think that Luka is playing with probably the greatest lob threat ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying
is
Shaq
also-
isn't, but have you seen Wemby's wingspan?
Bro, but like, okay.
Bro, Luka just
Okay,
has to toss the
look at
ball to the
this.
ceiling.
Lob threat though, but Shaq is gonna bust his ass out the lane. That's the thing.
I'm not even so sure. I mean, we're talking LA Shaq. We're talking LA Shaq athleticism and conditioning. I mean,
The LA Shaq conditioning is conditioning at like its highest
he did
level,
not
bro.
have that great conditioning, bro.
Yes,
Come on,
he did.
Bro, be honest here, bro.
Are you tweaking?
He was a far cry from who he was in Orlando athletically.
It's still athletic as
His
hell.
defense fell off a cliff once he came to LA. Like he wasn't bad, but he wasn't good. He was a great defender in Orlando. He just wasn't in LA. Like he wasn't as great in LA.
He was still good though. Like, okay, I feel like it's such like a weird like to compare it, like not to compare it, but like that's like an insane matchup though. Shaq versus Wemby. Like, dude, Shaq versus Wemby would be insane to see. Like both in their prime. We haven't even reached Wemby's prime yet. This is the thing. So like that's kind of crazy to think about too. And then, oh man, that's interesting. I almost tried to take like a different route. I almost switched my backcourt and went Kobe at the 2 and DeJounte at the 1, just for DeJounte memes. But like, cause like if you
I thought
Kobe,
I was gonna be picking for jokes here, picking Danny Green, but
no. If you have Luka and Danny Green, that's like the
that's
perfect
important
backcourt.
spacing. That's important
Yeah.
spacing. I mean, yeah,
That's absolutely great.
Prime Danny Green, you need the spacing there. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Just corner specialist. He had the tattoo of the target on his elbow. I love that. That's like my favorite tattoo in league history. Every time, bruh. Stroke that thing, cuzzo. Bang, 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 bang. Right there. Anyways, we should put that. I'm gonna put that in 2K and put that on socials and see if who wins that matchup in the 7-game series. Anyways, that's Wednesday episode. That was a great episode. We appreciate
Absolutely,
y'all.
man.
We still appreciate y'all for all the support. Instagram been doing really well. Twitter is officially now up. TikTok is officially now up. We'll be posting those soon. But as always, from the nosebleeds, stop hate, love basketball. It's important.
Stop hate, love basketball.
Absolutely. Appreciate y'all as always. See y'all next week.